Have you ever looked in the mirror first thing in the morning and barely recognized yourself because your face looks so puffy and swollen? Or maybe your feet have expanded overnight, making your shoes feel impossibly tight. Perhaps you constantly feel that uncomfortable heaviness throughout your body, like you're carrying extra water weight that refuses to leave. If these scenarios sound familiar, pay close attention to what I'm about to share. Today, we're exploring a powerful natural remedy that addresses water retention, supports liver and kidney health, and helps maintain healthy weight management. This is a time-tested herbal solution used therapeutically for centuries across multiple continents. And modern scientific research has validated what traditional healers have known all along. Before I reveal this remedy and show you how to prepare it, take a moment right now to assess your current state. Do you wake up with facial puffiness? Are your hands or ankles swollen? Do you feel bloated after meals? Take note of these feelings because if you follow the protocol I'm sharing, you'll be able to compare your results after just 7 days. If you value natural health solutions backed by actual science, not just hype, subscribe to this channel right now and hit that notification bell. We're building a community of people who demand real information with real references. I'd love to know where you're watching from today. Drop your city and country in the comments below. It's incredible to see how health-conscious people from around the world are discovering these natural approaches. Here's something that might surprise you about water retention. It's not always about drinking too much water or eating too much salt. Often, it's a sign that your liver and kidneys aren't functioning at their optimal level. These two organs are absolutely critical for filtering toxins, maintaining fluid balance, and keeping your entire system running smoothly. When they become sluggish or overburdened, water retention is one of the first visible symptoms. That's exactly why the remedy we're discussing today is so effective. It targets the root cause, not just the symptoms. Let's dive in.
The star ingredient is dandelion, scientifically known as Taraxacum officinale. Yes, that same plant most people consider a weed is actually a powerful medicinal herb used therapeutically for thousands of years. In Ayurvedic medicine, it's called shahaparni or saperni, while in Western herbalism, we know it as dandelion. The European Scientific Cooperative on Phytotherapy has certified dandelion root as a restorer of liver and biliary function. The German Commission E has approved dandelion for traditional use in activating urinary elimination and relieving digestive disorders. The European Medicines Agency supports the traditional use of dandelion leaf and root extract to improve elimination of body fluids. A comprehensive study published in Pharmaceuticals in 2025 reviewed over 50 years of research on dandelion and concluded that extracts protect against liver damage induced by toxic agents, including alcohol and paracetamol. Researchers identified taraxasterol as one of the most relevant bioactive compounds, noting it modulates inflammatory and oxidative stress pathways to prevent liver damage. Your liver produces bile, which is essential for breaking down fats and eliminating waste products. Many people suffer from inadequate bile production, leading to poor digestion, gallstone formation, bloating, and constipation. Research published in the Asian Pacific Journal of Tropical Biomedicine confirmed that dandelion extracts have hepatoprotective effects due to antioxidant and anti-inflammatory activities. When you consume dandelion tea, the bitter compounds stimulate your digestive system. The moment those bitter compounds touch your tongue, they trigger a biological response that prepares your gastrointestinal tract for digestion. Your stomach increases production of digestive enzymes, your liver ramps up bile secretion, and your intestines prepare for optimal nutrient absorption. This bitter taste trigger is almost completely absent from modern diets, which is one reason digestive complaints are so common. A study in food and chemical toxicology demonstrated that dandelion leaf extract significantly reduced hepatic lipid accumulation in mice fed a high-fat diet. Treated mice showed lower body weight, reduced liver weight, and dramatically suppressed triglycerides and cholesterol compared to untreated mice. This wasn't just about liver health in isolation, it was about how liver function affects your entire metabolic system.
Let's talk about water retention, where dandelion truly shines as a natural diuretic. The term diuretic refers to any substance that promotes urine production, helping your body eliminate excess fluid. However, pharmaceutical diuretics often come with significant side effects, including dangerous electrolyte imbalances, potassium depletion, and potential kidney damage. Dandelion offers a completely different approach. A groundbreaking human clinical trial published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine examined the diuretic effects of dandelion leaf extract in healthy volunteers. Researchers gave participants fresh dandelion leaf extract and measured urinary frequency and volume throughout the day. The results were clear. Participants experienced significant increase in urination frequency after consuming dandelion extract, particularly during daytime hours when kidney function is naturally more active. What makes dandelion particularly remarkable is that unlike pharmaceutical diuretics, it's actually rich in potassium. Most prescription diuretics cause potassium loss along with excess water, leading to serious complications, including muscle weakness, heart arrhythmias, and fatigue. Dandelion actually replenishes potassium while promoting healthy fluid elimination. According to research published in Peace Health's medical database, dandelion leaves contain high amounts of potassium, iron, vitamins A and C, and other essential minerals. The mechanism behind dandelion's diuretic effect involves compounds called taraxacin and erythrocin. These bioactive substances stimulate kidney function and increase the glomerular filtration rate, essentially how efficiently your kidneys filter blood. When your glomerular filtration rate improves, your kidneys can more effectively remove excess sodium and water from your bloodstream, reducing swelling and that heavy, bloated feeling. But dandelion doesn't just help with water retention, it actually supports long-term kidney health. Research published in Molecules demonstrated that dandelion contains multiple fractions with saluretic effects, meaning it helps kidneys excrete sodium without causing oxidative damage that pharmaceutical diuretics can cause. The study noted that dandelion has up to 9 different compounds that work synergistically to produce diuretic effects through different pathways. A particularly important consideration is that dandelion addresses the underlying cause rather than just forcing your body to eliminate water temporarily. When your liver and kidneys function optimally, your body naturally maintains proper fluid balance. That's the fundamental difference between using dandelion and pharmaceutical interventions.
You might be wondering why we're adding honey to this tea. And you might even think honey is just sugar that will sabotage health benefits. This is where we need to separate fact from fiction, because research on honey and weight management is fascinating. A landmark study published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition in 2010 examined appetite-regulating hormones in women who consumed either honey or regular table sugar with breakfast. Researchers measured ghrelin, your hunger hormone, and peptide YY, your satiety hormone, every 30 minutes for 4 hours after the meal. The results were striking. Women who consumed honey showed delayed postprandial ghrelin response and enhanced peptide YY response compared to those who consumed sugar. What does this mean practically? When you use honey instead of sugar, you feel fuller for longer periods, experience fewer cravings throughout the day, and are less likely to overeat at subsequent meals. The study concluded that these alterations in appetite-regulating hormones may be responsible for the obesity protective effects of honey consumption. Ayurveda describes honey as having lekana properties, which translates to scraping action, referring to honey's ability to help reduce fat accumulation. Modern research has validated this ancient concept. A comprehensive review published in Nutrients examined honey's role in obesity management and found that honey contains unique sugars and bioactive compounds that can suppress adipogenesis, or formation of new fat cells, and decrease lipid accumulation. An interesting study in nutrition research compared rats fed a diet where 20% of calories came from honey versus rats fed the same calories from regular sugar. Honey-fed rats showed significantly lower weight gain, reduced visceral fat, lower triglycerides, and less fat accumulation in their livers despite consuming identical calories, challenging the simplistic "a calorie is a calorie" notion. The mechanisms behind honey's beneficial effects include its content of phenolic compounds, flavonoids, and amino acids like phenylalanine. Research has shown phenylalanine can reduce food intake and plasma ghrelin levels while stimulating glucagon-like peptide 1 and peptide YY, hormones that promote fullness and help regulate blood sugar. However, honey must be used as medicine, not as a sweetener you consume in large quantities. Studies showing benefits used controlled amounts, typically 1 teaspoon at a time. Raw, unprocessed honey is essential because heating and processing destroy beneficial enzymes. When adding honey to tea, let the tea cool to lukewarm temperature first.
Let me give you the exact preparation methods so you can start implementing this remedy correctly. There are 2 approaches depending on what's available to you, both effective when done properly. Method 1. Using dried dandelion root. Purchase high-quality dried dandelion root from a reputable health food store or online supplier. Quality matters. Look for organic sources that haven't been treated with pesticides. Take 1 teaspoon of dried dandelion root and add it to 1 cup of water, approximately 250 milliliters. Place this in a small pot and bring it to a boil. Once boiling, reduce heat to low and let it simmer gently for 2 to 3 minutes. This gentle simmering extracts beneficial compounds without destroying delicate phytonutrients. After simmering, remove the pot from heat and let the tea cool naturally. This cooling period is crucial. Never add honey to boiling or very hot liquids because high temperatures destroy honey's beneficial enzymes, vitamins, and other heat-sensitive compounds. Once the tea has cooled to lukewarm or room temperature, strain out the dandelion root pieces using a fine mesh strainer. Now add 1 teaspoon of raw, unprocessed honey, stir well until dissolved, and your medicinal tea is ready. Method 2. Using dandelion tea sachets. If you cannot find loose dandelion root, quality tea sachets are an acceptable alternative. Look for brands that use pure dandelion without added flavors or fillers. Place 1 tea sachet in a cup and pour hot water over it. Let it steep for a full 10 to 15 minutes to ensure maximum extraction of beneficial compounds. Most people don't steep tea long enough. This extended steeping time is important for medicinal preparations. Remove the sachet, allow the tea to cool until comfortable to drink, then add your teaspoon of raw honey. Timing and frequency. Consume this tea twice daily for optimal results. Your first cup should be in the morning on an empty stomach, ideally 20 to 30 minutes before breakfast. This allows bitter compounds to stimulate your digestive system. The diuretic effect of dandelion is strongest during daytime hours due to your body's natural circadian rhythms, so morning consumption maximizes this benefit. Your second cup should be consumed 30 to 40 minutes after your evening meal. This timing supports digestion of your dinner and continues gentle detoxification. However, because of the diuretic effect, you may want your second cup earlier in the evening if frequent nighttime urination would disrupt sleep. Duration. Follow this protocol consistently for 45 to 60 days. Then take a break of equal length before repeating if desired. This cycling prevents your body from adapting too much to the herbs and maintains their effectiveness. Let's establish realistic expectations, because I want you to succeed with this approach, and that requires understanding what this tea can and cannot do. This is not a magic pill. This is not going to transform your body overnight. This tea supports your body's natural detoxification and fluid regulation systems, and results build gradually with consistent use. During your first week, the most noticeable effect will likely be increased urination frequency. Don't be alarmed. It's exactly what should happen, as Dandelion exerts its natural diuretic effect. Many people notice that morning facial puffiness begins to decrease within the first 5 to 7 days. You might feel slightly lighter and less bloated, particularly in your abdominal area. By weeks 2 and 3, digestive improvements typically become more apparent. You may experience less bloating after meals, more regular and comfortable bowel movements, and reduced gas and digestive discomfort. Your energy levels often improve during this period because your body is processing nutrients more efficiently and not carrying excess water weight. Your skin may also start to look clearer as your liver function improves. By weeks 4 through 6, the cumulative effects become more pronounced. Your clothes may fit more comfortably, you'll probably notice reduced swelling in your hands and feet, and that overall sense of heaviness diminishes significantly. If you're tracking your weight, you might see a modest decrease, though initial weight loss will primarily be from water rather than fat. Now here's where many people make a critical mistake. They think this tea alone will solve all their problems. It won't. This tea is a tool that supports your body's natural functions, but you must do your part. You need to drink adequate water throughout the day, which might seem counterintuitive when dealing with water retention, but proper hydration is essential for healthy kidney function. You need to reduce your sodium intake, because excessive salt causes water retention that no amount of dandelion can completely counteract. You must eat real whole foods and minimize processed foods that burden your liver. You need to move your body regularly, because physical activity supports lymphatic drainage and helps eliminate excess fluid naturally. You need adequate sleep, because your liver does much of its regenerative work while you sleep. Think of this dandelion and honey tea as one important component of a comprehensive wellness approach. When combined with clean eating, proper hydration, regular movement, adequate sleep, and stress management, that's when you'll see truly remarkable results. You now have a complete science-backed protocol for using dandelion and honey tea to address water retention, support liver and kidney health, and promote healthy weight management. The research is solid, the method is straightforward, and the potential benefits are significant when applied consistently. This approach isn't about quick fixes or dramatic transformations. It's about supporting your body's natural wisdom with time-tested herbs that modern science has validated. It's about making sustainable changes that compound over time to create genuine improvements in how you look and feel. Before you go, I need to hear from you. If this video provided value, if you learned something new, or if you're planning to try this 7-day challenge, type yes in the comments below. Your feedback is what motivates us to keep researching, verifying sources, and creating content that actually helps people. Hit that like button if you found this helpful, share it with anyone who struggles with water retention or digestive issues, and subscribe if you haven't already so you never miss our science-backed health content. Thank you for being part of this community and for taking your health seriously. See you in the next video.